generations. And now, the power of two restores the one.
We got a bidet! Hey everybody, and welcome back for another video. In today's video, we are looking at some TV dinners. If you didn't know, we are big fans of Chef Ramsay, and we heard that Chef Ramsay had some TV dinners that were coming out, and we happened to find them at Walmart. And so what we did is we grabbed 3 of them that we thought would be great ones to taste test. I do want to preface before we get going that these are about $6 a piece. So they are, I would say, premium TV dinners compared to, other brands and the dishes. So I want to show you which ones we picked really quick. The first one that I went ahead and picked was the mushroom risotto. The reason why I picked this one is if you watch his shows like Hell's Kitchen, they're always doing a risotto. And so why not try something that should be somewhat signature? The other 2, I picked ones that I just thought Sarah and I would like. One of them is the 4 cheese macaroni. And then the other one is the lasagna with bolognese meat sauce. I will tell you what the calories are real quick in case you're interested. The lasagna is 500 for the bowl. The 4 cheese mac is 530. And the risotto is 320, so it's a lot less for the risotto. All of these have microwave instructions, not oven or anything else, so we're going to pop them in the microwave and then show you what they look like when they're done. So check it out. Alright, so we went through, we followed the instructions exactly for these microwave meals. Sometimes, we mess around with some of the instructions just to get it over with faster, but we did it exactly like it said. That way we could show you exactly what comes out from the instructions. Sarah, will you do the honors for us, starting with the lasagna? So this is what your Gordon Ramsay TV dinner lasagna looks like. It does look a little fried, quite honestly. Compared to what I would thought it would be. Yeah, let's look at the picture. And then look at the meal itself. One thing to point out, it does say in the instructions to, take the sauce, put it on top, and then put it back in. Which seems kind of counterintuitive to the picture, because the picture looks like it doesn't have any of the sauce on top of it. But alright, moving on to the macaroni and cheese. So this one asks to not mix it together, most likely because it does have the cornbread crumbs on top. The picture itself is supposed to look like this.
It definitely needs a stir.
And then this is what we get out of the microwave. I would agree, because there's definitely there's tons of noodles that don't have anything on them. So even though it doesn't say to stir, it will be stirring. Alright, last but not least, the risotto, the one that is on the shows the most. Alright, and then let's go ahead and take a look at the picture from the box. This one's probably going to look the most like it. Just a big mixture. This one did ask us to mix it, so that's what it looks like there.
Looks like oatmeal.
Kind of does, doesn't it? Alright, now that we've shown you what it looks like, we're going to go ahead and taste test each of these to give you our opinions. We are going to go ahead and start with the risotto first. So Sarah, will you go ahead and grab a spoon there? Get yourself a nice little bite.
Oh, I'm going to give it a stir a moment.
Yeah, that probably should. Alright, you got your bite?
It's very cheesy, like the cheese, the stringiness of the cheese is in there.
Alright. Hot.
It is very hot. It's pretty good. It definitely has a strong mushroom flavor, so if you're not a fan of mushrooms, I would not suggest trying this. I like it.
I like it. This one was only 320 calories, so if I'm looking kind of more like for a diet one, I think I might go for this. To you, is it worth $6?
I wouldn't say so, but that's for me $6. It better be for 2 people, and I'm only saying that because most TV dinners out there you can get for around $3.
Yeah, I would also say that one probably isn't worth $6. Is it good? Yes, and I'm not a mushroom guy, so it is good, but I would not say worth $6, especially for the portion size. All right, moving on to the mac and cheese. So we showed you what it looked like. We are definitely going to give it a small stir just because not many of the noodles have the sauce or the breadcrumbs on it. So Sarah's going ahead and giving it a little mix here.
As I stir it, you can see there's not a whole lot of cheese to stir together. Like it's very heavy on noodles compared to cheese, and the cheese is very much a ricotta texture, so it's not super creamy, but it's like, I don't know. It's hard to describe.
I don't really see many breadcrumbs either, personally.
Yeah.
All right, that is mixed
here we
up
go.
pretty well. Looks like marshmallow jello.
Marshmallow jello, mac and cheese. Here we go.
It does taste pretty good.
The cheese flavor is good.
It is good. I like it better than the risotto, for sure. I don't really think I got any breadcrumbs, which is sad on that bite. Who knows? You can't really see them, so I don't know. Is it worth $6?
I like the risotto better.
Wow, really? Well, then it's definitely not worth $6.
It's just it's a very dry mac and cheese, but it's not a baked mac and cheese either.
Yeah, I would agree. I think it's good. I would say it's probably one of the better mac and cheese TV dinners I've had. Like, a lot of them taste very similar and somewhat bland. This one has some decent flavor to it, so I guess if you want that next step on your mac and cheese dishes, I'd probably say it's worth it. But if you just like the normal mac and cheese stuff, like from like the cheese wheels or the mac and cheese from
I'm gonna be bold and say I like Stouffer's mac and cheese better.
Stouffer's, Boston Market, and all that, I like this one better. So again, if you want more, a little higher, I don't know what you want to call it, more uniqueness.
It tastes more homemade, I guess, and less TV dinner like.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. All right, last but not least, let's shift the camera a little bit here. We are going to look at the lasagna, probably the one I was the most excited for. So let's go ahead and dive into this one. This is the one that I feel like looked a little bit too much Darth Vader on Mustafar. It is definitely fried and crispy looking. Oh, careful there.
Hard to grab a bite without it just slipping all over the place.
Right.
Very slippery.
I gotta get one too. Mine looks really sloppy, but we're gonna do this. All right, here we go. Hands down, that one's my favorite.
It's good, but there is a weird texture that I kept getting, and I think it's the herb blend. Because I kept feeling like I was squishing almost like spinach or something, something leafy. Which is a very weird feeling to have when you're eating lasagna that's super cheesy and noodles that are supposed to be soft.
I don't know. I dig it. Lasagna is my favorite. I do know some lasagna TV dinners that are just like one portion can be a little pricey. So I think for the extra $1 or $2, maybe this is worth it. 100% convinced? Maybe not, just because $6 is a lot for a TV dinner. But it's tasty, it's good. I'd recommend that one. So if I were to rank these, I would say they got better as we went. So lasagna, mac and cheese, and then the risotto. What about you?
I think I'm gonna go lasagna, risotto, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese, I wish there was more cheese. It's not creamy enough for me.
Gotcha. Well, that's our thoughts. Again, the reason why we did this is we are huge fans of Chef Ramsay. If there's one man in this world that I wouldn't mind having 2 pieces of bread next to my ears and called an idiot sandwich, it's from that guy. So check these out if you're interested in seeing, you know, what Chef Ramsay had in store for TV dinners. Definitely had the interest from us. We were just wondering whether it was worth $6. And so we went ahead and gave you our opinions on all of that. We don't do taste testing videos too often, but if you look forward to more of these, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way you are notified when these videos drop. We do have some in the past. I know we definitely did the Cheetos mac and cheese. That was an interesting one to try out. And the Stranger Things frozen pizzas, which, spoiler alert, very good. But check that out. Drop us a like if you like the video, and drop us a comment letting us know if you plan to pick these up, if you're a fan of Gordon Ramsay, or if you just think $6 in general is way too much for any TV dinner. And then, as always, everybody, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.